Okay, so this is my first time doing a video with my mason jar glasses. So what you're going to need, what I use, you may find something else that works better for you. I use blue painter's tape. I have extra fine glitter, and this is just glitter that I picked up at Walmart. I have various colors. And then I have the gloss Mod Podge. When making these cups, I make sure that I do 2 coats of glitter, and on my final coat of Mod Podge, I make sure that that dries for 24 hours. So a lot of people you will see use an Expo pen or a dry erase board pen to mark their line. I eyeball it, not gonna lie. I'm gonna put that on. And usually if you can make sure that your first line's straight, a lot of times, not promising, but a lot of times you're pretty good the rest of the way. So on this one I went a little high. So the front of my mugs here say ball. I like to go right above that line. That way my mugs have more glitter. They just look more fun. I just washed these mugs and tried to dry them the best I could, but I think that's what's making me have the issues with this tape. That, and it's raining outside, dang it, and I have the window open so it's getting moisture in here in my kitchen. So I'm going to go ahead and tape along, and if your tape lines up at the end like that, you did a good job. I don't know if you guys can see that, but my tape lines up. Okay, so now we're just going to push the tape down, make sure it's sticking. Like I said, I have my Instant Pot going with dinner, and that's steaming up. I have my window open. My jars are kind of wet. I may have to wait. It seems they're bubbling up, and I don't like that. So if I can get my tape to stick, I'll go ahead and show you what I do on my next step. Okay, so I just have the black foam brushes. I'm going to shake up my Mod Podge here. Okay, so I have my Mod Podge. I just poured it in a little cup here. And like I said, my black foam brush. I'm going to take, and I'm just going to go down very lightly. I don't know if you guys can, if I have my camera in the right spot or not. And you will, I like to get a little thin, I shouldn't say a little, a thin coat of Mod Podge on first, and then I'll go over and really thicken it up. Okay. I have to keep pausing my video. My daughter keeps coming in and needing the garbage can or needing to help me. So, if you guys notice that, that's what's going on here. So I don't like to have runs in my Mod Podge, and I like to go straight up and down with it. If you guys can see that a little better then. So when I say runs, that's what I'm talking about, is this. So I'm going to smooth that out, and again, this is just my first coat. And I haven't found a great photo editor yet. I know they say that to keep your videos under 5 or 10 minutes, but I haven't found a great app to edit my videos yet. So if you guys have any suggestions, that would be great. If not, I'm going to go back through here and do a lot of editing, so there may be some skipped steps, hoping that you just get the gist of it. So now I'm just going on here, and I'm going to make this coat thick. This is a coat that's going to hold my glitter, so I don't want any gaps or dry areas. I want to make sure it's all nice and thick and well coated here. This one I'm going to do in 3 colors. I'm going to do a purple bottom, a pink middle, and a white top. I like to do just summery type of cups here, nothing special. Okay, so that looks pretty good. We're pretty well coated there with no streaks. I say that and then I keep going. It's just kind of an OCD of mine. So here you can see it looks like milk. So sorry about the lighting. So see, it just looks like milk here. So I'm going to go ahead and get my wax paper laid down. Okay, so I just use wax paper. Some people have the fancy Martha Stewart trays with the pour spout on them. I'm not that high tech. I think they're great, but I just would rather use good old-fashioned dollar store wax paper. So I'm going to go ahead and do purple on the bottom. Sorry, my arm's in the way, guys. I'm doing this backwards than what I'm used to. So as you can see, I'm just kind of sprinkling it on there. Spin my glass, make sure I'm all... Whew, I got a little high. That's right. We're going to go through and we're going to tap each side of the glass to get that extra glitter off there. You know, waste not, want not. Okay. So then, this is a crucial step that I sometimes tend to forget. Dumping the color back in before you get the next color out. I don't usually put a line in my wax paper. It just happened I folded it after the last time. So it's got a line in it. Okay, now I'm going to do the same with my pink. And we're just going to go down along where the purple isn't. Now, when I do this, you'll see I sprinkle the excess off downwards. Because that purple has already taken up the loose glue Mod Podge. And so you're not going to bleed into your purple. And if you do, that's okay, because before we go into our second coating of glitter, we're going to brush off all of the excess glitter so that our Mod Podge won't clump. Okay, so that's 2 layers. I have the purple and the pink. I'm going to go ahead and dump this pink back into the jar. And I have found, working in my kitchen right next to my sink and my garbage can is great. So make your workspace easy to use. Choose an area. We're going to do the same with the white here, going right in where the pink didn't go. Choose an area that is comfortable and easy to work in. Don't choose somewhere that you're going to hate working in and then you're not going to want to do it again because it's too big of a pain to get everything out. It's too big of a pain to get to the garbage can or to bring a garbage can over or to remember to bring up a garbage sack and then you don't have a sink. Make your crafting space enjoyable. Okay, we're going to tap off the extra. So what happened with these 2 cups is after my last layer of Mod Podge dries, I go in with epoxy. And what happened was 2 of my mugs weren't dry and they bumped up against each other and stuck. So all of my glitter came off and I had to pull it. I had to strip it. So So, which was fine. I just pulled it all off. So here you can see my 3 colors. Now this blue is tape. If you're just tuning in, this blue is tape. Don't get scared that I went blue, white, pink, and purple. So I have the white, the pink, and the purple. And you can see it wraps all the way around. And we're going to let this dry. Not all of the way. You're going to want to watch up here. See where there's extra Mod Podge right there? So you're going to watch that. And as soon as that turns clear, you're going to want to take this tape off. If you don't take it off when the Mod Podge is still kind of wet, it will pull your glitter off. And that never makes anybody happy. So tomorrow is when I let all of my layers dry 12 hours. Some say a half hour. I'm not OCD. I'm not weird like that. I just like to let mine dry a little longer. So tomorrow after work, I'll come home and I'll do the second layer, which the step will be, we're going to take a brush, a dry paintbrush, and we're going to brush off all the excess glitter that doesn't stick to Mod Podge. This tape won't be here, so we're going to carefully do another coat of Mod Podge up to this line, and then we're going to do it again with the glitter, and we're going to let it sit another 12 hours. You guys, you could do it in a half hour or an hour, depending on the weather, depending on the heat in your house, depending on how quick it dries. I just don't. I have too much I have to get done. I would love to be able to do that, but I can't. So that's what our next step's going to be, and I'll do a video when I do that one. So now what I'm going to do, though, if you guys want to keep watching, you're more than welcome. I would love it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that little bell to let you see notifications when I come on again or post my next video. This one I'm doing, it's my thin blue line. I have a lot of law enforcement officers as friends, and this one was my favorite. It really broke my heart when it was ruined. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape off again, just like I did on that last glass. And you guys, I know that everybody has their own ways of doing stuff. I'm not here to get criticized. If you don't like how I do it, then please just don't watch my videos. I can't make everybody happy, and that's one thing that I'm actually working on in life right now, is that I have to make myself and my family happy. And so if that means I do stuff my own way, then I do it my own way. If you have easier ways, faster ways, or ways that you think are better, by all means, good, great for you. This is what works best for me. That's why on my YouTube channel, I did name it Mommy Life, Toddler Life, My Life, not your life. I do love feedback, but I'm not going to promise you I am going to do it that way. So don't get mad if I don't take your advice or whatever. This is what works for me. And you guys, when you start doing your own videos or your own mugs or just finding new channels to watch, you'll learn your own ways. Like tonight with dinner, I did an Instant Pot dinner. It was actually a frozen deer roast. And I just added whatever I wanted in it. I went online on Pinterest actually and found a bunch of recipes and thought, well, that sounds good. Well, that sounds good. You know what? I'm going to mix them together because that's what works for me. So I hope you guys watching this video can get advice or hints or shortcuts from me. And then do it you. Do you. That's all you can do. And shame on anybody that thinks you need to do it different. I don't, with my glasses, with these mugs, a lot of people think I need to use dishwasher safe Mod Podge or epoxy my whole thing or a spinner, or I don't need that stuff. I don't guarantee they're dishwasher safe. It's a glass jar. I don't put mine in the dishwasher anyway. I just hand wash my glass jars. So I'm not guaranteeing you they're dishwasher safe. I'm not giving you a lifetime warranty on them. So this works for me, and you'll find what works for you. Just make it you. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do our black glitter now. And we're going to cover the whole thing. Sometimes I find these mugs a lot easier, the ones where we're covering the whole bottom, just because they're faster. Not going to lie. And you don't have to be so careful with the glitter. When I get done with this one, I'll show you a couple of the ones that I epoxied today. Okay, let's go ahead and tap that off. Okay, I actually have, if I can bring you this way, I have one of these, woo, drop it. Sorry, that was, there, you got to see my sink. So I actually have one of these 3-drawer little containers here. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. So these are some of the ones that I actually put epoxy on today. This is my green, white, and red watermelon one. It's still a little tacky, so I don't want to touch it. But you guys, once you put... Okay, so then this is my yellow and white one, my two-toned. Again, this one's tacky too because I just epoxied it this morning. But you guys, I found these fun lids on Amazon actually. One looks like a watermelon, and that one's going to go with my red, white, and green one. And then one looks like a lemon, and it's going to go with this one. But you guys, I also found a set of 12 of these. And then I think 6 of these, and these all come in different bright colors, but there's the solid color. Looking down here, I can see that I have yellow, pink, I have a pink one, and I have this pretty greenish, tealish blue one. So, you guys, these are all over Amazon, these straws and these lids and these cups. Just do it. I actually have one over there that's a pink and green and white one. That can be a strawberry. But these are my fun new craft, and I hope that you guys will take the time and give one a try. Just go to a yard sale and buy one jar. One jar. And I guarantee you, you will be hooked. Thanks. Mommy life, toddler life, my life.